Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Global Unmasking, the truth hidden in plain sight. So, as you guys know, the U.S. news is all about talking about Trump's indictment and how all that's happening. However, behind the scenes, let's get into what's really happening overseas. Okay? So, as y'all know, China and Russia have formed an alliance, okay, which is in the bric. Bric is Brazil, Russia, India, and China. And they are about to add Saudi Arabia, Mexico, and Iran, okay, to this bric nation, okay, which is getting the United States pretty riled up, right? So, what that would do would mean that over half of the global population will be on one side, right? Over half will be on one side, which is not the US side. It will be the Russian, the bric, okay? Which means that there would be a new power structure. There'll be a new power structure, and China would be the economic superpower. Now, for us, China and the CCP are the biggest threats to our national security, being that there are two nuclear powers that are going against the United States, being China and Russia. Okay? Now, this is what's crazy. Pacific deterrence is interesting. So, the United States is making four new military bases in the Philippines to basically deter China and Russia. China is making new military bases in Cuba, okay? Which would, by the Monroe Doctrine, be not allowed if Biden had established that. Okay, so that's still in the woods. Now, the U.S. dollar is set to plummet because of this bric alliance, which is because they have decided to use the Chinese currency yuan to transfer oils and different things instead of the U.S. petrodollar, okay, which will create the new world order. Now, the United States has over 754 military bases worldwide. Okay, this is worldwide. But what we're hearing is, of course, about Trump being indicted. We're hearing about the arrests being made of him and the U.S. bank crisis, right? We're hearing about the Maui fires, and we're hearing about the different things. By the way, if you haven't watched episode 3, I advise you to go watch episode 3, which will tell you all about the Maui fires and how it's man-made and what you can do to help that situation. Now, the United States is also trying to go against Mexico, said to be because of a drug cartel. That's always been there, okay? They're going against them because they do not want them to ally with the bric, right? So also the United States have made airstrikes against Iran, but not in Iran, in Saudi Arabia. I know. So there's a lot of backdoor, under, side hidden, different things. And, so China and Russia are buying up as much as gold and silver, as much as that they can find, because they want, the power structure to change. And they just made that alliance with Africa, pardoning them from $23 billion. And Africa is very mineral dense. They have a lot of minerals, okay? You name it. They got the minerals, right? And they're in power with them. So you can do the math. However, Calinex is a company that drills for minerals, okay, aka gold, silver, metals, okay, and they will be drilling in Canada pretty soon for gold and those different minerals. So if you aren't already, invested in them, it is said that they're a really good one to invest in. Now, with this power structure doing what it's doing, one could assume that, yeah, World War III would be on the way, especially given that the Maui fires are from the DO machine, the destructive energy weapon, okay, which, I mean, let's face it, every country has one. And of course, the last war was based off of Pearl Harbor getting bombed, and now Hawaii, Maui is being triggered again. And there's also fires on Oahu, so that's far out, you know what I'm saying? And basically because it started from a laser. Go watch the thing, so there's a lot that's happening behind the scenes, sneakily. And also Kamala saying that she wants to depopulate America, right? Even I think she even said the globe. But anyway, it's very interesting what's taking place. And then China said that if the America doesn't stop their defenses that they're doing, like in the Philippines, and basically putting war efforts towards China, if the America doesn't stop putting their war efforts to face China, that there would be an altercation. But America is ready and willing to go to full war with China and Russia all at one time. But there's a BRIC alliance. There's NATO, but then there's BRIC alliance, right? So it's like they each are willing to protect each other, right? So it's pretty crazy. But that's the breaking news, you guys. Let me know what you think. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Stay blessed, never stressed, with much peace, much power, much love, much light, and of course, much joy. I look forward to talking to y'all soon.